the team. Mm-hmm. They'll never completely. Even if they bought shares, we'll give him 2 shares, make him think he's really got some say so. He'll never own it completely.
Right.
Come on, Frank.
You think Magic gonna own the Lakers?
Come on. We own the bank where his money is. I'm saying this is how deep it go, but that's how they did. They divided us mentally and made us race for crumbs. They made black folks bang on each other and run at full speed to pick up crumbs.
Just live. Y'all hear how live it is. I got real babies running it.
I keep telling everybody, man, it's the same thing, bro. What they making us do is they making us, out of all this land, bro, they making the land that we got into a jungle, fam. So what they doing is, just like my man said, they know that it take at least 30, let's just lowball it, man, to live decent and have your bills paid and not in all kinds of debt. They know it take at least $50,000 a year per family. At least, at the very least.
Right.
But then what they do is, every year, they only put $100,000 in one area. So now you got 100,000 people fighting for $100,000.
Exactly.
And they all need $50,000 apiece. So they either got to eliminate the motherfucking competition just to live right, not even to live better than right.
Exactly.
Just to live right, man.
Exactly.
So, okay, it ain't never going to be there for nobody. So you got people killing each other to get that dollar because ain't nobody going to settle for the $1.
No.
If we evenly split this shit, we all get $1. Yeah. So now we all in $49,999 worth of debt every year. Ain't nobody having that.
Yep. And that's how they built it. Because they like, look, this is what we needed. We needed a way to control them. And since we applied this money and then we made applied credit on top of the money that wasn't worth shit, we made something that was completely invisible. Mm-hmm. And still told them it was worth something. Yeah. And it's only worth what we say it's worth.
90 days.
You understand?
Before you start paying interest.
Give us your tangible, and I will give you fabrication.
90
give
days.
me your real diamonds. Give me your real, your CDs, your bonds, and give me all that real shit. This is the beginning banks. Bring me your leather. Bring me your gold. Bring me, your little silver blocks. All that. Bring us all that, and we got applied credit. You're now a millionaire. Well, how? Well, check this card out. When you swipe this, it's going to say you're a millionaire. When you go on your little computer and check it, it's going to say you're a millionaire. But really,
you're not.
Nah, because if this system crashed, you ain't got nothing.
Nothing.
You gave us all your real shit.
What?
All the real shit.
Why you think they?
Go ahead.
Why you think they did every product that comes from our third world countries, like the natural shit?
Yeah.
Bad, not good for us, and not legal. It's got to go. I mean, and people don't. It ain't just marijuana. It's actual edible foods and shit that's over in Africa that's been sustaining life for hundreds and thousands of years, bro. Yeah. That's not allowed over here. Why? Because they can't corner the market on it yet.
Of course.
It ain't because it's really healthy or none of that.
Because it's everywhere.
So that's why we've been villainized as long as it was. That's why cocaine was villainized until they was able to use it. Mm-hmm. That's why all this over in them other countries, some people have been using all that shit, eating all that shit. But since they was created, they civilization came.
Yeah.
So why is it so wrong for America to do it? But when them rich white motherfuckers and black motherfuckers that actually get a chance to get rich, when they get rich, what they do? They go over to them countries and partake in the very shit that the Surgeon General over here and all the motherfuckers say ain't healthy for people over here, only because the government can't make the money off of it. Exactly. They have to make them poor-ass countries with them natural bananas and natural leaves and shit rich, because they have to pay them for that product. Mm-hmm. So they wait till they can learn how to reproduce it without them people. That way they get all the money.
Mm-hmm. Right. And that's where you got them GMOs and all these ABC acronym things in your food. Before, it was the names were so big I couldn't pronounce them, but now you even got the small ones. I don't even know what the fuck it is, and that's because now, we found a way to manipulate all of this bullshit. How do you control a person? You control everything. You control all their senses, basically. We control everything you see, touch, smell, hear, taste. Yeah. As long as we control that, we control you.
Same thing with liquor, bro. Mm-hmm. If you look in the Bible, liquor and wine has been made in the Middle Eastern countries since the dawn of times.
Yep.
And they didn't want them people to make that money. So what they do, they made it illegal over here until they can make the money off of it. Mm-hmm. Once they got the way to make the money, got all of the recipes, got all the flavors in the hands of the people they wanted to have it, and all of a sudden, oh, it's cool again.
Yeah. And then it was also because, like you said, that's why Prohibition came, because we found a way to make some money. So we had to shut down all the booze makers and the moonshine smugglers. We had to shut them down first, because now we done found a way to make some money. And then on top of that, when we did do that Prohibition shit, you know how many rich white people was not getting a liquor at the time, and it was an uproar in the rich community. Oh no! What the hell is going on? And all that money started talking. So like you said, okay, well, we've devised a way for us to make money. Okay, bring that shit back. Because, yes, that was the problem with you got us addicted. Even the rich was like, we've been drinking this good tub moonshine. I'm talking about this is the shit right here. And now we can't get it because you shut Rufus down on his pal here. You know, we was paying Rufus. That's a black guy. We're cool with him. He brings the moonshine. That's it. But now y'all shut that down. The rich white people was like, hold on. We need that.
You don't fuck with Rufus.
I'm telling you, bro, that's what they always do, bro. They quash the little people. If you look at every big industry that these people got, to coffee, to tobacco, to medicine, man, they don't come from European civilization.
Yeah. But you gotta remember,
they come from third world countries where minorities live at, but they don't have the money to mass produce it. So them people they villainize it. Okay, if you bring this medicine over here, you bring this food over here, you bring anything over here, we making you a felon, we putting you in prison, we doing all this shit.
We fining you.
So once enough of y'all that actually got the connection to the fucking root of where you can get all this shit from, you know what I mean? Good price to make enough money on it and everything, when all y'all can't make no money on the industry because you a felon, that's when we make the industry legal.
Of course. That's why we have to make it not cool to make it cool. That's what we got to do. You know what I mean? Like you said, we got to go to these countries and see what they over here doing, why the society is so calm and peaceful. And we going to steal that recipe for that calm and peaceful. Even if it's the food, like you said, if it's always to the water they drinking, we going to take that too. What kind of water is that? Oh, it's delicious. They love it. Let's get it. That's America. Same thing. What they did to the Indians, they've been doing that. They've been doing that since Viking days. Vikings is where they got the takeover thought process from. The original Anglo-Saxons. That's what they did. So the European white tried to do the same thing and accomplished in a lot of areas and blah blah blah. But
they kept it going.
Yeah, I'm saying, but it was a lot of places that they didn't take, that they just couldn't. These mugs was because they always couldn't go north because the Vikings, the true Anglo-Saxons, up there, so they never went that far north. And then they couldn't take all of Africa. They couldn't take all of Asia. And you know what I'm saying? The Western Europe and the ones who wasn't really with the Queen and with all that Roman shit. These is ones they couldn't. Saudi Arabia and stuff. Motherfuckers was fighting, you feel me? But they completed it all. But they completed a lot of their plans, especially with splitting us up. You know what I mean? Just to jump off topic, then jump back on. They accomplished that what they did. And their major plan was keeping us, the Willie Lynch process, going. He told them it was self-perpetual. Once you apply it, it'll become self-perpetual because they'll start teaching their kids the same shit. Long as you do these facts. But I'm gonna take on one deeper, Sock, because I think it was he showed them a way how to control people in general. And one of those elite got it, was like, ooh, hold on, we can do this for more than just blacks. We can do this to Mexicans. We can do this to other whites. Oh, let's get this. And that's how that system really boomed, because that's how you got trailer trash. That's how you got, you know what I mean, the rednecks. That's how you got the ones that they didn't, we don't associate with them. Yeah, they're white, but they're not our level white. So we keep them right beside black,
Right, because I personally think those people come from the motherfuckers that were sympathizing with us.
Exactly.
They felt like, why you treat them that way? Because they people came from some low-rate country, too.
Exactly.
And some people, man, through the dark times, you had people that cared about other cultures.
And got banned or killed.
That inspired us and shit like that.
Yep.
Only over here, bro, now we've been so brainwashed now that we actually do got a window open, a door open for us to actually get right.
Yeah.
Only thing is, we see the blueprints all around us and don't pay no attention and really don't care to do it.
Yep,
we see Chinatown. see Japantown. We see little India. We see little all this shit all across the country.
Mm-hmm.
We the only motherfuckers don't got our own little locations. And when we do got them, they call it the hood, the death trap, the project.
They made those,
the block.
They made those locations.
Yeah.
Because it ain't no businesses in those. Them ain't businesses.
And the land is bad. The water is basic.
So you think we fear like the Tulsa type shit happening? You think it's like embedded in our DNA, like passed down from our ancestors? Like if we build something great black, they're gonna destroy it.
Bro, they can never destroy it. That's what I'm telling you. That's what the fear is, bro. They have been trying to destroy our blood culture forever, bro. Mm-hmm. It's the reason why it's the reason why you look around in cultures that didn't have no pigmentation before 10,000 years all of a sudden had it. They was going to get slaves from there before America was getting slaves from Africa and places with people of color. Yeah, they was going to get them because they knew that our people was living longer than theirs at that time.
Yeah, and was stronger.
People they was living longer because their genetics was better. So they was trying to infiltrate them. Like they was breeding with them on purpose.
Yeah,
when they fought the slaves,
that's deep.
The first initial purpose was to try to make themselves better. It wasn't to erase us. It was to breed with us, and they felt like maybe they can get some people with their color, but with our physical attributes and our intellect. With our drive.
They did.
That's what they tried to do.
Albino.
They tried to make themselves better. But then they realized our DNA is dominant.
Yeah, they did it.
Our DNA is dominant, so you can't erase it. You can make us light skinned, but you can't make us white. But we can make a white person darker.
Yeah, of course.
And when they realized that, they tried to abort the motherfucking experiment. But it's too late.
Yeah. Too late. It's already been too much mixing. It's already been too much.
Blood is flowing.
Yeah, it's already too much. But
baby in a minute.
Like you said, it's a lot. And like you said, I agree with
the experiment, bro.
Yeah, of course. And like you said, that's why I agree with you say with the wake up thing, because I think in this day and age that you can't say the white man hold me back. It's my girl, my homie. You can't have them excuses when, like you say, the technology and the things we got. You can't say you don't know no more. You can't say, what they talking about. Like to people listening to our station right now, they like, what are these niggas really talking? We talking about some real shit. That's the problem, that a lot of society got people wrapped around everyday life that you don't even understand the shit that's outside of it, or even the shit that got you where you are now.
That's deep.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to know your past. You don't even know how black people actually got here. They'll just tell you slaves. We were slaves, man.
Right.
But from where? How? With who? When? Man, we were slaves though. Fuck that shit. We were slaves. That's the dumbness. You only telling me what they taught you.
Right.
That's all you telling me.
Look, I agree with you, and that's why I keep telling people when I say that it's up now. It's all in the hands of our black millionaires. I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. And when I say financially it's in their hands, what I mean by that is it's time to stop thinking that when a motherfucker like me tell you need to put money back into your community, that I'm talking about you need to go give everybody a couple $100. That's not what they need. I'm tired of we are no longer teaching them to fish. And we ain't no longer teaching them to fish.
Yeah.
We cooking the fish for them. So all they got to do is heat the fish up. Yeah. They ain't got to know how to cook the fish, season it or nothing. All they do is pop it in the microwave. It seasons everything.
Yeah.
We stop them. We don't teach them to fish, and we cooking it for them. Fam.
We took the knowledge of survival.
So we got the technology. I agree with you. We got the technology. The problem is we not telling them what to do with the technology.
No, exactly.
So you got the same amenities that they got. But if this person over here is going on their laptop, the computer, the phone to look up how to balance a checkbook because somebody told them, that's where you find out how to balance your checkbook. And over here, ain't nobody telling them that. They don't even know what a checkbook is.
Oh, yeah. They don't know what it look like.
Checkbook if you don't know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
The educational system.
Exactly.
That's why I love LeBron for one reason and one reason only, more than anything, is because he said, I put 13,000 kids through school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shout out to LeBron.
That's what black millionaires' money should be going to, so we can make more black. We don't even have